Mhm. Hi, you guys. It's been a while. Welcome back. And this is our new house. Trying to find some new sound fixes and placement for the camera and so on and so forth. So here we are again. And today I have prepared a sacral chakra vinyasa flow. Your sacral chakra is sort of located just below the belly button and above the root, behind the reproductive organs, and in front of your lower, sacrum portion of the spine. It's the second chakra up from the root. It houses, the reproductive organs, the lower, the kidneys, the bladder, stuff like that, the hips, the lower back, and the legs. And if you have a blockage or if it is overactive, you can have physical problems from that, including but not limited to depression, lack of inspiration, um, stagnancy, and stuff like this. As well as, of course, lower back pain, hip pain, premenstrual syndrome, and so on and so forth. So today we're going to work hips, a lot of hip work, and legs, and it should be quite a juicy flow. I hope you feel inspired to create something after your practice. All right, so let's take a moment and just come to a seat. I have with me a yoga block and my mat. Also a space heater. Take a moment here in your seat and close your eyes. You can bring a yoga block or blanket underneath your sits bones if an easy seat is not easy for you. Just come into the breath. Notice your sits bones on the mat, your spine, belly rises and falls from the breath. Soften your jaw bones and release your shoulders. And start to imagine a little orange light growing at the lower portion of your belly, the pelvic floor. As you breathe in and out, this orange light starts to expand and gets warmer and brighter just by the intention of thought towards it. And take a breath in and a breath out. Breath in and let the breath go. One more. And let the breath go. Here we are in this present moment. Have a beautiful practice. Go ahead and open your eyes. We'll begin with some torso circles and move counterclockwise to start. Bring the belly in as you round forward. And find your breath as you move. Maybe the exhale as you come forward, the inhale as you rock back. If your head starts to move with this, all the better. Three more this direction. If you get a little dizzy, that's pretty normal actually. Okay, let's go the other direction. Swirl. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow your spin without just stopping it abruptly. Shorten your spirals. And come up to that tall seat again. Arms by your sides. Inhale, we're going to pull everything that we need up from the earth. Palms press overhead. And then we'll turn the palms down, press down everything you don't. Inhale, pull everything you need up and around you. Exhale, push down that which you don't. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand to the mat. Left hand lifts over. Let this right shoulder come away from the ear. Side body stretch through left side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, stretch over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, switch sides. 3 on each side, yeah? Move with your breath. Again, soften through the shoulders, release it away from the ears, anchor down through your hips, yeah? Exhale and switch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, push hips to the mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, switch. One more each way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, come forward. Push your hands into the mat. Drop your eye gaze. Release your neck. Sway a little bit side to side. Feel through stretch through the probably hips and lower back here, I hope. I'm going to slowly walk my hands back up to my seat. All right, let's get into tabletop position. Okay, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm going to start this neutral spine, yeah? So tail is tucked, belly is in, toes are even tucked here. Neutral neck, I gaze down towards my front of my mat or right between my hands. I'm going to dip the tail or lift the tail first. Belly is going to come down, then chest is going to lift. Eye gaze lift. And then exhale, pull the tail down, pull the belly in, head comes through last. Inhale, tail leads the way, head follows. Exhale, tail leads the way, and head follows. Inhale to your cow pose, belly comes down, head follows left. Exhale to your cat pose, tail leads the way, spine rises, belly rises. Couple more. If you need to linger on one of these poses, cat pose or cow pose, you can. It's your practice. It's your creation, yeah? Remember, we're tapping into our creative center of our emotions, the Sacral Chakra, our ability to express ourselves with our emotions and also sensually. Let's take 3 more. Two. And 1. Neutral spine we meet. I'm going to shift weight to the left knee and bring it to center, and then I'm lifting the right leg. I've got my foot flexed and my knee flexed 90 degrees. You can start making some ankle rolls here. And then go the other way. The sacral chakra's element is water, so we're really releasing the water in our joints, all of them, I hope, yeah? And then from here, I'm going to bring the knee down and out. Down towards the mat, meeting the other knee, and out towards the side. So if you're feeling any like pinching or impinging or clicking or anything weird, please shorten your circle. Make that hip circle a lot smaller. These are controlled articular rotations. Let's go the other direction. 3, 2, and 1. Stretch that right leg long. I'm going to bring it behind me towards that heater. Now I'm tucking my toes under, pressing back through the heel, and then I'm going to bring my chin towards my left shoulder, look back towards my right foot on the left side. Feel a beautiful side body stretch through the right side body, probably through the right hip too. And then right leg lift up and over to the right side. Put the right foot flat and bend the left knee and sort of come down to an extended half child's pose. Forehead to the mat. 3 breaths. Should feel a big stretch on the inner thigh and the groin. One more. Really good. Come back up. Release back to your tabletop. All right. Inhale, find a cow pose. Recenter the spine. Exhale to your cat. Okay. Left leg, I'm going to lift, flex my knee. Eye gaze forward, neutral spine. Try not to dip down through the spine and sink into your hips or your shoulders here. So keep the core engaged. Wiggle the ankle. Wiggle it the other way. And then take those knee circles, hip circles, excuse me. Bring the knee down and out wide. Down, pull the belly in and out wide. Down, belly in, out wide. Last one. And the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Stretch the left leg long. Bring the toes over to the right side of the mat. Bringing my chin to the right shoulder, looking back towards that left foot on my right side. Straighten out the knee, so really push the heel back. Bump your hips to the left. Actively stretch the left side body here. And then 3 breaths to that half child's pose. Left foot out to the left. Come down as low as is comfortable for your knees, for your hips. So if your knee hurts when you bend it this much, then stay up and just bring the elbows down. I'm still getting a stretch through the left hip. Though if it still feels good for you to come all the way down, do that. Not a good stretch. One more breath. Bring your hands back to center. Left knee in. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Tuck the toes, knees, hips, lift, downward facing dog. And then from here, start to, oh, look at this. Fuzz. It's a problem with having 5 cats. Shift your knees, wiggle your hips. Maybe you'll get some figure 8 shapes with the hips here. Again, we're activating the synovial fluid in the joints. Yeah, so if you hear some snap, crackle, pops, I hope they're good ones. If you feel impinging, that's not good. So stay away from the impinging, yeah? Muscle stretching. Joint stretching is good, though. Okay, find some stillness in your downward dog. Press your hands to the mat. Bring your chest back towards the thighs. So if you have tight hamstrings, your knees are probably going to bend here, and that's okay. Eventually, with continued practice, you can bring the heels down with the spine lengthened. And let's take one more breath. I'm going to walk my hands back towards my feet. And again, open the feet here about hip width distance. Take your ragdoll Bend your elbows, grab opposite elbow each other, and again, find some sway. So this pose is all about moving, dancing even. So if you have some music you'd like to play over the video, please do that. My live classes in studio, I've certainly prepared water type music, water themed playlist. Shake your head, yes, no, maybe so. Okay, release the bind. Find a halfway lift. Chest lift, shoulder blades pull down and back. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, half lift, maybe hands to shins. If that's better for you, knees can bend here. Lengthen spine, crown to tail. Exhale, fold in. This time from core, pull belly in. Let's roll up one vertebra at a time. Mountain pose at the top of the mat. Arms reach high. And exhale, hands heart center. Take a moment to close your eyes and find your strong mountain pose. Feel all four corners of the feet. Tuck the tail. Engage your bandhas. Mula, Uddiyana, Jalandhara. Slight tuck to the chin. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Hands heart center. Eyes closed. Come back to your intention. Activating Sacral Chakra. In Sanskrit, we call this Svadhisthana. Its seed mantra is Vam. So from here, I'm just going to chant one Vam for us. Take a breath in. Join me if you like. Inhale for Vam. Vam. All right, let's move. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk forward to your plank. Take a breath here. And lower down. Knees can come down or all the way down. Or maybe chaturanga, tops of the feet to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Elbows in. Exhale, downward dog. Let it go. Take a breath in. And release. Next breath in, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump, top of your mat, halfway lift. And exhale, fold deep. Inhale, tall mountain. Arms overhead. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, stretch up, touch the ceiling. Bend your body to the right. This is a crescent moon shape. Good. Inhale, find center. Look straight forward. And exhale, bend your body to the left. Feel stretch through right side body. Inhale to center. And exhale, baby back bend. You can keep arms overhead. You can release them, but lift your heart. Squeeze your glutes open. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, left leg steps back. Drop your knee. Inhale, low lunge. Lift your arms. And exhale, hands to the mat. Half split, shift back. Inhale, come forward. Lift your back knee. Left hand plants, right arm opens. Take a twist. And then horizon lunge. I'm going to turn all my toes towards the camera. Reach right hand towards the left leg. Look towards that left leg. And then right back into your runner's lunge. Hands to the mat. Walk over into the left leg and behind you guys. This is deep side lunge, Skandasana. You might be up here, and that's okay. Your heel might be lifted, and that's okay too. Point is, we're just opening up the groin. Rock right back around to the back of your mat. Runner's lunge. Lower the hips, yeah? Left heel under my left knee. Inhale, left arm lifts, twist. Exhale, horizon lunge. Turn the toes towards the camera. Inhale, right back to my runner's lunge, twist. Exhale, Skandasana at the top of my mat, deep side lunge. Rock right back around, runner's lunge. Hands to the mat, square your hips. And exhale, step back to your plank and lower down chaturanga. Elbows hug in. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, top of your mat, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, arms overhead once more, crescent moon to the right. Come back to center, crescent moon to the left. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale to your back bend. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. And exhale, step the right leg back. Drop your knee. Low lunge. Lift the arms. Maybe hands come to the knee. And exhale, hands to the mat, half split, shift back. Toes lift. My hips are over my back knee for this. Front leg is stretching. Come forward, runner's lunge. Lift your back knee and twist left. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, horizon lunge. Toes turn away from the camera. Reach towards the back leg. Right back into your runner's lunge. Hands to the mat, walk to the back leg. Deep side lunge, skandasana. Toes lift. Round around to the back of your mat as you exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, twist to the right. Lower the hips. Exhale, horizon lunge. Toes turn away from the camera. Right back up, runner's lunge. Hands or no hands to the front of your mat. Deep side lunge. Breath in and breath out. Runner's lunge back to the front of the mat. Step back to high plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath and let the breath go. One more breath. Prepare. Inhale at the top of your mat, half lift, and fold deep as you exhale. Inhale, rise up. Let's do one more each side. Arms overhead, inhale. Tailbone tucked, exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, tailbone tucked, glutes engaged. To the left you go. Inhale to center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg steps back. Drop your knee. Inhale, low lunge. Lower the hips. Maybe a little back bend here. Stretch up and back. And then exhale, hands to your mat. Frame your foot, half split. Inhale, rock forward, runner's lunge. And exhale, take a twist to the right. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, horizon lunge. Lower those hips. Turn the toes to the side. Back up to your runner's lunge. Hands to the mat or no hands. Skandasana, back leg. Breath in. And breath out. Round to the back of your mat. Inhale, lunge with a twist. Left hand lifts. Exhale, turn the toes. Reach for the back foot. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, skandasana, front leg, right leg. Take a breath here. Right back around, runner's lunge, both hands to the mat. Step back, high plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Breath in and out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, top of your mat, halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale one more time, rise up. Bend your body to the right, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Keep your hips bumping to the right. Inhale, center. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glutes, look up and back. One more breath. Come back to center, reach high. And exhale, fold forward. It's getting warm in here. I hope you are too. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg steps back. Drop your knee. Inhale, low lunge. Find your back bend. Lift up and back. And exhale, hands to your mat, half split, shift back. You can have blocks under your hands if you need to. Inhale, come forward, lift your back knee. And exhale, twist left. Twist left. Inhale, just lift up. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, skandasana, right knee. Breath in, lengthen. And breath out, twist back. Right knee. Inhale, twist. Exhale, horizon lunge. This really unlocks your hips. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, skandasana, front leg. Take a breath here. And exhale, right back around to the front of your mat, runner's lunge. Take a breath in. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. One more chance to reset. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees and look forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale and fold. Let's continue our integration. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bow forward. Surya Namaskar. Half lift, inhale. And exhale, hands, palms flat. Step, hop, or float, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. I'll do the next round modification. And if that's what you need to do every time we call a vinyasa, then that's what you do. Some days I don't take a chaturanga at all, and that's okay. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward. Top of your mat, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Arms reach up. Eye gaze to the fingers. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, half lift. Maybe knees bent and hands to the shins. But notice my spine is nice and flat like a tabletop. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to your tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. There's your modification. Take a breath here. And exhale. Inhale, step to the top of the mat, right foot and left foot, half lift. And exhale, fold. Show you another modification next round. Inhale, arms high, look up. Exhale, fold forward, look down. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back to your plank. Take a breath in. Lower the knees. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Tops of the feet to the floor, just like we did that first one, baby cobra. Squeeze the elbows in. And exhale, fold. Downward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Breath in. And breath out. I believe I did some tutorials on Chaturanga Modifications. If I didn't, I'm going to look back and make sure I add those. So you can follow those modifications if you need to, anytime we take a Chaturanga Vinyasa. Okay, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Look forward. This time left foot steps in, followed by the right, half lift. And fold. This time we meet in chair pose. I like to bring my big toes together, maybe an inch or two between the heels. Bring palms together and eye gaze up. Now, You might be tempted to throw your booty back. So here, tuck the tail down, pull the belly and the rib cage in. So my knees aren't that bent really, but it's very active through the core. And I'm finding length through my lower spine. I gaze up towards the thumbs. Chair pose. Squeeze the inner thighs together, ground down through four corners of the feet. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step, hop, or float, your version of your Chaturanga. Upward facing or Cobra. Downward facing dog. Right leg, let's lift right leg high. The left knee can come down if you need to. Bend your knee and stack your hip. Find that stretch. All right, stretch the right leg long, inhale. And exhale, knee to your nose, Cheetah Pose. Step the right foot in, left heel comes down, Warrior One, we rise, inhale. And exhale. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, we're going to open to two. Lower this right hip down. Your knee is over your right heel. And the left outer edge of your left foot is really grounding down. You're lifting up through the arch of the left foot. Left quadriceps muscle is really engaged. Warrior Two. Inhale, flip your palm. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale, we're going to reverse the warrior. Look up towards the fingertips. Keep your hips low. And exhale, cartwheel, hands to the mat. Step back. Take your vinyasa, or you can always skip it and meet me in downward dog. Left leg, lift high. Bend, stack and open. Enjoy the stretch. Square the hips, lengthen your leg, turn your toes down, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, Cheetah Pose. Left foot step in, right heel swivels down. Inhale to your Warrior One. Three breaths, one more. Open to Warrior Two. I'm going to probably step my foot back a little bit more and bring that left thigh parallel to the floor, yeah? Again, right leg is really active. Left knee over my left heel, arms parallel to the floor. Flip your palm. Look towards the left hand. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel, hands to the mat. Step back. Take your vinyasa, whatever that looks like. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Find the back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Next round, I'm going to try to add a progression to a chin stand between switching legs here. So start by lifting your heels, bend your knees, step, hop, or float, half lift, and fold deep. Chair pose, Utkatasana, inhale. Samastiti, exhale. All right, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold deep. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, float back. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Right leg lift high, open. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, Warrior One, one breath. Exhale, open to two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel, hands to your mat. Step back, right leg high. Bring your chin down towards your mat between your two hands. Really squeeze the elbows in. And lower with control. Up dog. Down dog. Whew. It's hard to talk through that. Take another breath in your down dog. And so working towards that, you can simply take a one-legged vinyasa. Okay, inhale, left leg high. Then stack open. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Step in, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, open to two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Frame your foot. Step back, left leg high. Chin down, elbows in. Breath in. And out. Inhale, back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, I'm warm now. I hope you are too. One more breath. This time, look forward, bend the knees, lift the heels. Yogi Squat, jump right in. Can roll the neck here. Hands heart center. Find length, so let the tail drop low and the crown come high. So oftentimes some people's knees drift in. Really push the outer edges of your pinky toes if it helps. You can sit on a block. Try to find that lift through sternum and crown up to the sky while the tail drops down. And from here, I'm going to take a twist. So good for mobility. So the left hand is going to bring on the inside of the left thigh, fingertips out to the side, right arm high. Come back to center and switch. Right arm down, left arm high. Come back to center. This time I'm going to take left hand to the right ankle and lift from here. Really lift through the waistline and the armpit. Look up if that's okay on your neck. And exhale back to center. One more time. Right hand to the left ankle. Right tricep inside the right thigh. Keep pushing those knees out. Come back to center. Take a breath here. And fold forward. Straighten the legs. Shift your hips. Shake your head. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's bring the hands behind to the lower back. Stretch your shoulders. If you need to use a strap, you can. Or simply just stretch the arms back. It's a good rinse for those chest and shoulder muscles. Okay. Next, we're going to do a crow pose. Or if you prefer, you can get right back into your yogi squat. So for crow pose, I'm going to fold forward. Fingertips really wide, yeah? Right about shoulder width. And then I'm going to bring my toes back a bit. I bring my big toes together because eventually you want to bring your 2 feet together, like the tail of a crow, right? You see the tail feathers are in one point. Your hands are going to be the crow's feet. So the fingertips are wide, just like crow's feet, yeah? Okay. Hands, palms flat. Elbows, point them back. Lift your heels. Knees to the triceps. The armpits are just above the elbows. We want to work them up towards the armpits, yeah? Shift weight into the fingers. Lift the toes, one or both. Pull the belly in, toes together. Breathe, whether you're in crow or yogi squat. Everybody, one more breath. Exhale to your chaturanga. Go. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Take a breath here. Let it go. Right where we need to be. Step, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. And fold in. Inhale to the top of your mountain. And exhale, hands heart center. Hands by your side. Samastitihi. Take a moment. Okay. So we're going to do moon salutations now. Really good for opening up all the water lines in the body, as well as saluting the moon, the more feminine, nurturing, and creative side of the body. Okay, so just like we did before, the crescent side body bend, arms overhead. I like to interlock my fingers, release my index fingers. I'll turn and face you guys for this part. So see how my elbows are bent? They're reaching overhead, but they're not very active. So stretch up, touch your biceps to your ears, tuck your tailbone under. Inhale. Exhale, bend your body to the right. Squeeze the hips together, press them over to the left as you bend over to the right. Come back to center. Inhale. Stretch up again, touch the ceiling. Arms with the ears, close the gap between your palms. Bend your body to the left. Bump your hips to the right, chin away from your chest. One more breath. Inhale, find center. And exhale to your back bend. Head goes back, fingertips up again. Stretch the front side body, bend your upper body back, push your hips forward. Inhale, come up. And exhale, fold forward. Pada Hastasana. I'm going to reach my my fingers underneath my heels, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. So bend your knees as much as you need to get your calf muscles, your elbows behind the calf muscles. Take a breath here. And exhale, fold. Press your chest against your knees. Belly on the thighs. Should feel a tremendous stretching behind the legs. Tailbone high. Roll forward into the toes. Pull more. One more time. Good. Release. We don't hold it very long. Okay, bend the knees. Stretch the arms forward. Get that bind again. Interlock the fingers. Release your index fingers. Pull the belly in. Inhale, arms with the ears right back up to standing. Exhale, step your right leg to the right. Heels in, toes out. Goddess pose. So tuck your tail, pull the belly in, press the knees back. You can take a Yan Mudra with your fingertips, index to the thumbs. Engage the upper back. Yeah, squeeze the shoulders together and down. 3 breaths. Sit lower. One more breath. Exhale, press through the knees. Star pose. 1 breath in, stretch up. Turn the right toes to the right. Arms parallel to the floor. Reach forward towards the right foot. Triangle pose. Both knees straight. Left arm stretches up. You can bring right hand to a block or hold it against the shin. But try not to sink down here, yeah? So stay lifted through the lower right side waistline. Open through the hips, open through the shoulders. If you want more of a stretch through the waistline, reach that left arm overhead. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, left hand up. Bend into the right knee, extended side angle. So, right knee bends, right elbow inside the right knee, and then I'm going to reach that left arm overhead and peek up underneath. Last breath. Fold over the front leg, your right leg. Bring the left foot in. Pyramid pose. So I like to find a halfway lift, square the hips, and fold over my right leg. You can walk your hands behind you or keep them in front of you, whatever you like here. Drive the left heel down. Two more breaths in. Out, pull the belly in. In and out. And we're going to find a low lunge here. Drop the left knee, slide the left knee back. Lift your arms, low lunge. I like to bring my arms overhead and find a back bend here. Reach up, reach back. Hands to the mat. Walk to the center and find your deep side lunge here. Right knee Skandasana. We've been here before. Find your Yogi Squat at the center of your mat. You can use your hands, but bring your heels in, maybe about shoulder width, toes out. Press the elbows on the inner thighs. Awesome. Left leg Skandasana. Use your hands, readjust your footfall, yeah? Left knee bends, right toes lift. My cats are being rambunctious, getting on the kitchen counters. Really good. To the front of your mat you go. Low lunge. Drop the right knee. Let the hips melt down. Find your back bend. One more breath. Really good. Hands to the mat. Pyramid pose. So I'm going to step that right foot in. Line up the hips. Bring that right hip more forward. Left hip back. Fold over this left leg. Legs are straight. Again, walk the hands back if you like. Lengthen your spine. One more breath. Rock your hands forward. Extended side angle. So slide that right foot back. Bend into the left knee. The right arm lifts and then reach it overhead. I got a long line from my right fingertips to my right heel. 3 breaths. One more. Reach the arms straight up. Straighten into your left knee. Maybe bring that right foot in. Lengthen your spine. Stretch the fingertips out from one another and bring your eye gaze up. Straight legs, triangle pose. Ah, so good. This stretch. One more. Right arm up. Goddess pose. Sorry, star pose. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. If you'd like to, bring a ball of energy right here in front of the Sacral Chakra. Chest lifts, tail drops. Good. Press through the knees, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. And then exhale, step right back in. Mountain pose at the top of your mat. Arms overhead. Bend your body to the left. Crescent moon. Come back up to the center. Bend your body to the right. Come back up to center. Back bend. Push your hips forward. Reach up and back. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold forward. Pada Hastasana one more time. Grab the heels. Step on your fingers. Elbows behind the calves. And pull. Maybe you can touch your forehead to your shins. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen your spine. Lengthen your chest down towards the floor. Crown towards the floor. Release, arms overhead. Find your bind, soften the knees. Arms with the ears, belly in. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands heart center. Samastiti. Okay, let's do that one more round, a little bit faster, one breath, okay? I'll turn to the side and then we'll start with the left side first, finishing on the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend to the right. Left. There I go already. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Grab your heels. Exhale, pull. Inhale, arms forward. Soften the knees. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, palms press. Exhale, right foot steps out. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, left toes out to the left, palms parallel to the floor, Trikonasana. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale into your extended side angle. Inhale, look up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Square your hips, inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop your knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Skandasana, left knee. Inhale. And exhale, Yogi Squat. Take a breath here. Skandasana into the right knee. Left toes lift. Pyramid to the back. Low lunge. Inhale. And now exhale to your pyramid. Inhale, square the hips. Exhale, fold over your leg. Inhale, hands on the inside of the right leg. Left leg steps back. Extended side angle. Straighten into the knee. Triangle. Inhale. Exhale to rise. Adjust the feet. Goddess. Star pose. Inhale. Exhale to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Head back, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach for your feet. Step on your heels. Exhale fully. Inhale, arms overhead, bend the knees. And exhale, rise up. Breath in. And exhale, hands by your side. Samastiti. There's your moon salutations. Nicely done. All right, let's get into some balance. I'm going to have a little sip of water. Okay. So in keeping in line with our hips, Sacral Chakra theme, I'm going to do some fun things here. All right, so first, Utthita Hasta Pada Hastasana, extended hand to big toe. So for here, I'm going to reach my two right fingertips, peace fingers out to the straight forward. Left hand to my left hip. I'm going to reach that right toe up, right into the fingers, right? If that doesn't work for you, that's okay. Just bring that knee up. Or maybe your knee is bent and you have hold of the toe. So if you do have hold of the toe, really straighten out that left knee without hyperextending it and start to drive your heel forward, and that's going to stretch out your hamstrings, okay? So pick your drishti straight forward. Keep driving that heel forward, hip forward, open to the right. Maybe bend the elbow and bring your leg even higher. Release, bring it forward. Take your twist, left hand to the right knee or the right foot. Push the hips more forward. And then right hand behind you. Drishti, can you reach your drishti, your eye gaze, all the way to your back hand? One more breath. Good. Inhale, come forward. Arms lift. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing half lotus. So bring that right heel in front of the left hip crease. If this doesn't work for you, good old-fashioned tree is second best. Yeah. So bring that heel up to the hip crease. If you have any pain in your knee, please do the regular tree pose. Okay, so get rid of your sway back. Allow the right knee to come down towards the mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Big stretch in that right hip. Ooh. And then I'm going to bring my hands forward towards the floor. Take your drishti on the mat in front of you or the floor in front of you. Keep this left knee straight. You can even bring hands to your blocks. But trust me here. Keep this left knee straight. Reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. If your hamstring's really tight, look, just shift forward on the toes. There we go. And walk your hands back. And now I'll bend the left knee. Sit down on top of the left heel, toe stand. Walk your hands out to either side. Allow this right knee to come down. Drishti on the floor. Don't move your eyes. Careful of your knees, yeah. See if I can hold a toe stand today. Left hand. Right hand. Good. Hands to the mat. Press back up. Find your standing half lotus. Holding the foot or not. Rise right back up. And if you have tree stand there, tree pose, stay in your tree pose. Release. Okay, left side. You can roll that left foot, right foot. Crack your toes if you need to. Right hand to the right hip. Left piece fingers reach forward. Left big toe, grab it. Lift your chest. Drive your heel forward. Open out. Bend the elbow. Maybe bring that leg higher. Of course, if it's like down here, that's cool. Just start to bend your elbow and drive the heel up towards the ceiling. And then bring your leg back forward. Let's take a twist. Moving too quickly will definitely cause you to fall. So take your time here. Okay. Right hand to the left foot or knee. This is what it's going to look like if you have your knee. Hold that knee, hold that foot, turn to the left. Left hand behind you. Look towards your left hand. Drishti forward. Arms up, leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing half lotus or tree pose. Left heel up by the right hip crease. Allow the left knee to come down. Lift your chest. Easy on that left knee. And from here, I'm going to look towards the floor. Again, keep that right knee straight. Reach for the floor. Walk your hands back. Bend the right knee. Lift your heel. Sit down on top of your heel, toe stand. Lift your chest. Stretch crown up. Left hand. Right hand, namaskar. Press your hands back into the mat. Rise back up to your standing half lotus. Left leg release. Hands by your side. All right. Let's move on. All right. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back to your plank. Move through these spine strengtheners rather quickly. Lower down all the way to your belly. Chin forward. Fingertips in line with the shoulders. Tops of the feet to the floor. Inhale, squeeze your glutes. Feel your kneecaps lift up. Baby Cobra. Should feel a lot in your lower back. Exhale, lower. Arms out to the side. Again, Feet together, lift like an airplane. Arms thumbs up. So it's going to open the shoulders a little better. Lengthen the back of your neck here on this one. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, grab your feet from the outside bow pose. Take a moment with the forehead on the floor. If you can only grab one foot at a time, go ahead and do that. We'll do 2. Flex your feet. Relax your elbows and your wrists and your shoulders. My fingertips are more like hooks on my ankles. Exhale, lift, kick. Lift the knees. Lift your eye gaze. Kick more. Kick, kick, and lower. Chin to one side. All right, let's do one more. Open the knees a little wider this time. Maybe the feet come out to the outer edges of your mat. Bring my hands to my lowest rib. I'm going to press up through the hands. Wide-legged Cobra. Elbows are in, touching my sides. Eye gaze up, squeeze the shoulders down. Look up. Bend your knees. Bring the big toes together. Look up, look back. Look up, look back. Look up, look back. Lower down. Arms out to the side. Airplane. Turn the thumbs up. You can bring the hands down a little bit. Not all the way. Like an airplane, lift your body up. Back of the neck long. Squeeze the shoulders down and back. Lift your knees. Lift your feet. Lift your chest. Lift your ribs. One more breath. And lower down. So for your bow pose, if you only grabbed the one leg last time, grab the other leg and you can stretch the other arm forward. Here we go. Bend the knees. Grab your feet. Flex. Kick your feet up and back. Lift the knees. Look up. Pull the knees together. Not all the way, but keep pulling them inwards. And release. Hands to the mat. Press up to a child's pose. Feel the length of your spine. So really pushing hands into the mat and hips back towards the heels. All right. Come on up. Let's take hero's pose. So this is a lot for the knees and the quads. I realize a lot of people have to take a block in between their hips if you have any knee injuries or so on and so forth. Okay? Use the block if you need to. Maybe bring hands back here, lifting your chest, okay? You can stay here as long as you need to, yeah? Till your knees feel more comfortable so that the hips can come down to the floor. All right, so I'm going to come into my Hastasana. Hips are inside the heels. My toes point straight back, never out to the side. Really bad for your knees. Point your toes back, yeah? Start to bring my hands to my feet. Lower down. One elbow, then the other elbow. Lift my chest. This is a back bend. You don't have to press your lower back to the floor. You want it to lift. Drop your head back. Maybe crown of the head touches the floor. Still breathing. Maybe back of the head to the floor as followed by the shoulders. Bring your elbows overhead. Grab your elbows. Press the knees down. Such a good stretch for front side body. Hips, hip flexors, psoas, belly, quads, knees, a whole lot going on here, as well as a back bend. Take one more breath. Let the breath go. So, Two ways you can come out of this. I'll do the first way, first level. Hands back to the feet, head to the mat. Use your elbows. Push your elbows to the mat. Lift your head. One hand, other hand. Come up. Yeah? Or you can do it the Ashtanga way. See if I can get into it. I usually do it when I'm like in hot yoga. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to grab my calf muscles, crown of the head to the floor, pushing my hands against my calf muscles. There, I did it. Good. Hands heart center. All right. Two ways to come out of your hero's pose. I'm going to come back towards the middle of my mat, toes and heels together, half tortoise. So another spine lengthening traction pose, arms overhead, hands palms press like prayer. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, come forward. Baby fingers and forehead to the mat. Press your fingers into the mat. Feel your elbows off of the mat, not child's pose. Knees together, feet together. Big stretch on the spine and the shoulders here. So good after those back bends. One more breath. Okay. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana. Pull them in. Arms with the ears come up. Inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. My hair is a mess, isn't it? Oh well. That's what happens when you're having fun. Yoga hair don't care, right? Okay. Come up to the top or the middle of your mat. Let's do Camel Pose. Okay. Tuck your tail. Push your hips forward. Hands to your lower back or your hips, but feel your glutes engage here. And you don't even have to grab your heels if you don't want to grab your heels. But lift your heart, lift your eye gaze, push your hips forward, maximum body weight in your knees. Maybe grab your heels, maybe not. Keep pushing the hips forward, opening the rib cage, opening your belly, opening your hips, front side. Hands back to the hips. Up we go. And have a seat. All right, let's do a counter pose for that one. Let's do rabbit pose. So two things. Don't turn your head and look at your camera. If you want to just watch and then pause, or watch and then rewind the video, do that. Don't move your head. Don't push your head into the mat. I could slide a credit card underneath my head here in this pose. You can hurt your neck. So don't turn your head. Don't shove your head into the mat. Grab your heels from the outside. Thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside, pointy part of the elbows on the outside as well. Look straight forward from here. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Belly in, start to round forward. Touch your forehead to your knees. Grab those heels again. Take a breath here. Good grip on your heels. Lift your hips. So forehead is going to come down towards the floor. Keep your forehead on your knees. Crown of the head can touch the floor. No weight of your head in the mat. Don't turn your head. I'm losing my grip on my feet. But pull, lift your hips. Big stretch on lower spine, I hope. Release shoulders and neck. Pull more. Pull harder. And change. Sit back down to your heels. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Lovely. Okay, hands to the mat. Downward dog, stretch it out. Almost there, guys. Stay with me. So for Sacral Chakra, 2 more will do. Actually, no, we'll just move straight into hips because I feel like it's about that time. All right, let's lift the right leg. That was quite a bit of back bends. Yeah, so lift the right leg high. If you need more back bends, you can stop the video and do more back bends. I was thinking about bridge and wheel. But let's move into our hips closing sequence. If you want another back bend here, you can flip your dog. Or stay with that hip open position. Reach up and back, maybe a wheel, maybe you just hold here. And then exhale right back to your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale to your lizard. Right foot outside the two hands. Lower the left knee. Let your hips melt. And again, my right knee is in line with the right heel. And start by bringing right hand to right knee and then push the knee out, open my chest. Maybe if it's accessible and effortless, reach back and grab your left foot. If it's not, you can keep your hand on your knee. From here, we're going to inhale and open, so push that knee away from you. Exhale, round in. If you do have your foot, great. Inhale, you get more of a stretch in the quads. Open. Exhale, heel to bum, pull in, round forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, round in. One more. Good. Inhale here. Hands frame your foot, square your hips. Half split, or if it's good for you, full split. Lift your heart. Fold over your front leg. Square the hips. Yeah, keep bringing the left hip down and forward and the right hip back. So from your half split or full split, you're going to rise back up to that back knee and bend the right knee behind the right wrist, half pigeon. Before you just collapse onto the mat, lift your heart, lower this left front hip down, and then walk your hands forward. Settle in. I always feel so much gratitude when we come towards the end of a yoga practice. Like, oh, I made it. So bring your attention back to your sacral chakra, that orange light beginning to spin and grow brighter and brighter with every breath. It's your lower abdomen, inspiring you to create, inspiring you to express your emotions safely. Okay, from here, lift up your hands, lift your heart, and then I'm just going to rock into my right hip, and I'm going to face away from the camera, but I'll turn around this way. So right heel inside the left thigh, inhale, arms up, reach over that left leg, inhale, and exhale, pull Janushirasana. So really flex your foot. If you can't fold, that's okay. I'd rather you lift your chest from here than do this kind of thing. Yeah, really bring the chest forward, lift the rib cage, lift your waist. Maybe bend the elbows, maybe not. Okay. From here, we'll take rock star pose. I love this one. Right hand behind the right hip. Press through the right hand, the right knee, and the left foot. Reach up and back, back bend, hip opener. So good here. One more breath. And exhale, both hands to the mat. Step back, down dog. Left leg, lift it high. Bend, stack, and open. Stay or flip. Right back around. Three-legged dog.